welcome Bruno. Would you like to come up here?
Okay, before we spoke of this program we follow, they give me for to be able to effort and handle this time before that closely with the certificates we follow. So before program start, I want all of us to close our eyes and say for the praise forward. Father, we come before you this evening, Father, we want to give you praise and glory right unto you, Father God, for your faithfulness, your love and care and your grace for us, Father. Before we start, Father God, we want to encourage you to continue to lead us and guide us. Bless this people, Father, in Jesus' name.
Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm really excited that this day has arrived for you and for all of us, and I'm really, really excited that we've got Laura here, we've got Aroha here, we've got Karen here, we've got Jeremy and Colette. I think you're really well represented from TNG, which is just wonderful, because I think you're really worth celebrating. So the boys have chosen to do some presentations to summarise their learning and their experience of the Vakameasina program. So I'm actually going to be handing over to them to share with us a little bit of a summary of some aspects of what they've done. So I'm going to sit down now and I'm going to
the Vakameasina course was really helpful for us in terms of we learned how to, it's helping us to develop the basic skills, providing with access to our English languages. It really helps for us to be able to improve our English as well. At the same time, be confident, because with English language we can speak and communicate with our managers and our supervisors as well. And the next one is numeracy. We learned numbers, and I think that's very, very helpful to us, because on paper it's numbers, but when you have cash in hand, it's facts. So it's very helpful to us. And we also learned computer literacy. We learned how to, I think it was a website, what the name, but pathways, our own pathways. It was a good website providing short courses you can take. It's also really cool. And health side. For some of us, we didn't know, like the guidelines were there. The food is different back at home compared to here. It's all health, but more plant-based. But it's good to know what the whole Pacific guidelines in terms of healthy food looks like. That it really helps for us to broaden our knowledge as well. And life skills, daily interactions with one another, respect each other, things like that. And all these are really helpful during our short stay here in New Zealand, and we hope to take it back at home and do something with it back at home. There's a short phrase Lawrence put. It was bring us back to the good old days in high school. So, and yeah. Anyways, tomatoes makes us go crazy.
Thank you guys, really proud of what you've done.
Thank you for this is group 2, and this is what we were looking at for present time you guys, and it's all about health living. The first one is talked about living. It's more of a healthy living, yeah? So, living the pursuits of a lifestyle of physical lives in this earth. This picture shows how we should live and concern on our own environments. The other one was health in a good physical or mental conditions in good health. Here, this picture shows how we should live and concern on our own physical body. We have a small association words for Vakameasina. Vakameasina is the best program to us. It helps us improve our learning skills and it develops our physical and mental educations more that we were satisfied. And thank you, the organizers, for this program. That's all for me.
Thank you guys. That's great. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our team here in our Vakameasina course, Lawrence, and all the boys, we would like to just say thanks to everyone for availing yourself today to be here and witness our small event. And yeah, a while ago, when we received the notice from college to enroll in the course, I believe all the boys were all eager to take part, and we enrolled straight away, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was probably 8 weeks ago, if I recall correctly. 8? Yeah. So we learned a lot during the way, as you can see during the evaluation, and all the things that we learned, I believe it is really helpful for us for a short stay here. For me, I'm also the first time working here as an RSE worker as well, and I can say the same. It will be the same for all the things we learned. We admit it's not easy working all day and preparing mentally to come and take a class in the evening, but we put our best in it to show our interest in the course as well, and having a very patient teacher really helps a lot, so we were committed to learn and enjoy the experience as we go along the way. So we really want to thank, I think it's the New Zealand government sponsored for this one, correct? Yeah, for providing this opportunity for us. And Colette, for always looking after us and moving mountains for us. We really want to thank you. Alex, for helping out. We helped a lot during our course. And to our teacher, Rachel, we hope we leave you with the expression of the passion to learn and not the headaches we caused in class. Yeah, but I think a saying that really suits you is it's not the teacher, it's the teacher that matters, it's not the classroom. We were having our classes in the smoker room, so the teacher was always present and with us all the time, so it was really good for us. That's all I can say.
Well, any teacher would be very proud of that, all those presentations. Thank you so much for your words. So I have written a speech, I'm sorry, I'm going to make you listen to it. It has been an absolute privilege and rich experience for me as the tutor of this group of amazing men. You really have been outstanding. And you didn't get up to any shenanigans, Tony. I can assure you, you guys were amazing. We quickly set the learning environment, establishing VAR as our guiding principle as a community of learners. We understood everyone was at a different place in their knowledge and that everyone would move forward with the support of each other and myself, and that's exactly what happened. From our very first session, I have been a learner with you guys, okay? Because as I said to you on the first day, I think I've never met anyone from the Solomon Islands before, so there was so much for me to learn from you as well. We explored language, both formal and informal, in both English and in Pidgin English. Yupsy is my favourite word. I really like it, and I'm going to keep using it, and I will not forget it, and I will think of you every time. Okay. They taught me the Solomons are made up of 9 islands, with their own language, each with their own language and customs. They shared stories from their own islands that ranged from how local economies functioned. They're all different, some barter, to the history of the world wars ending up in their doorstep, colonisation that occurred, cultural traditions of carvings, beliefs, descriptions of beautiful places. So for that I really thank you. I've learned a lot. I have witnessed the support that they have for each other, which is exceptional. No one was ever left behind, everyone was supported if needed, and it was always done very quietly and without fuss. In the Māori world we call that awhi, so you awhi each other all the time. The focus and motivation for their learning was always present in each module. It's just absolutely, and you'll see that in a moment. Lawrence shared with me at the end of our last session together last Monday how much they appreciated the stimulation of their minds, and that's wonderful. And I was worried at times that some of the program was a little bit easy, but it was really hard for me to know what you know, what you know, and what you don't know. So it pleases me to hear that you do feel that it's worthwhile and that you have learnt. You all rose to a tough challenge when I got you to work in groups of 4 to teach each other about different food groups in the healthy living module. I put time pressure on you, and I think it annoyed some of you at the time, but that's the point. It was to get you going, and it did. And I'm used to that with classroom students too. They get a bit agitated when you put pressure on, but you needed the pressure to get it to happen, and you came through with the goods. I gave you all specific roles, and leaders within each group came forward to help run those groups. You were amazing in preparing and presenting back to the whole group in one session, and you became experts in a part of the module and became teachers to each other, which I thought was pretty amazing, and I think that was lesson 3, I did that to you. So I threw you in the deep end, okay, and you rose to it. You participated in the role playing when we covered human rights. Again, I threw you into something that was a little bit uncomfortable, but you did it really well. This led to really rich discussion, and we had some really good discussion about men and women and their jobs and their roles. We explored the power balance, which was really hotly debated, which was great. I don't know if you remember, we came back into the classroom and we were doing the list, and we were trying to see the order of who had the most power, basically. And I think it was actually Richie who kind of went, actually no, I disagree with that, and you started a really good discussion, a really important discussion. And then we actually kind of figured out that in each person's island and family, it could have actually been different again. So there were lots of variables. So that was a really, really rich learning. You learnt about your own agency, that the right that you have to make choices for yourselves and your own human rights as well. I really regret that I haven't had time to really learn more about each of you, your families and your prior experience, because we had so much content to get through and I was trying to get snippets along the way between the teaching, so I do regret that. However, to my knowledge, at least 2 of you have studied at university. A number of you have already completed level 2 qualifications in horticulture and building, and you're keen to continue, which is amazing, and I hope that that can happen for you. You all have clearly spoken about why you're here. Your goals are amazing. Your goals range from sending money home so that your children can go to school, if you have children, to get an education, to have food on the table, and to have access to medical care. I know many of you want to build a house. You want to raise the living standards for your families, which is huge. And I know the younger men here are sending money home to help support their parents and their wider families. So, yeah, I hugely respect your commitment to supporting your families, and you're also supporting us here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, because without you, we couldn't grow the food that we need to feed our people. So you're actually really important to us as well. Okay? We simply cannot do this without the RSE workers, and so yeah, I thank you all. I'd like to say a big thank you to TNG for making this Vakameasina course available for this group of men, and a big thank you to Colette for your support in getting this up and running and being there for most of our sessions. Really appreciated your support. I believe it is a very worthwhile opportunity for your workers, and this group seems to have really enjoyed the course and made the most of it. Thank you, Colette and the management, who are providing the kai, the food that we're going to have tonight, so thank you for that. And again, thank you to all the team leaders and Karen from the office. You know, the support that you have here tonight is wonderful. Thank you to Vakameasina, who are funding the use of this space tonight, okay, and also for creating this course.
Thanks for committing to it and putting your time in, because like you said, working all day, because you guys have been awesome, right? The effort that you put into the glass house, what you contribute to us is awesome, and then to be able to concentrate at the end of the day and commit to this and hopefully like take something home from it is just a win-win for both of us. So awesome, really, really cool. Really
I'm going to give you a certificate of your graduation and completing the course, and I'm going to give you your book. All right?
cool. Stephen, let's go. Well done, man. Elton.
Oh, we should be doing photos, sorry. And just
Bigger man.
take that. And hold it up and stand in the middle between us.
There we go. Oh, only because I wanted to photo. No, I'll show some of my teeth. Cool. Congratulations. Brixton. Congrats. Lama. Well done. Yeah. Richard.
He's going to be a great chef one day, this guy.
Silas.
Silas the philosopher.
I'll give it, mate. Congratulations. There. Little, I'll give you a soon. Look at any camera, so
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's what it feels like.
Okay. Start. Augustine. Congratulations. Yeah, Brian. Congratulations, man. Brian T. Congratulations, Brian. And Lawrence.
So, thank you. Nemic's going to say a blessing for the food.
One shot, but only yesterday we practiced because the power. We compose Pukekohe town and Mesa. These are PJ.
And we feel like dying, but we are still here to learn. Yeah.